The perfect blend of nature and technology, Amazon's new headquarters, HQ2, promises to be the future of corporate architecture with its innovative building design and daring style choice. Stick with us till the end as we take a look at this $2.5 billion steel, glass, and greenery-filled tower. Location. Being the host of Amazon's next big construction project comes with a ton of benefits, including jobs and increased visitors. Keeping these benefits in mind, Amazon initially had over 230 proposals from different cities and states all across the country following its initial 2017 announcement. As you can imagine, the city that never sleeps was selected for the job and was planned to be the new site for Amazon's latest and greatest venture in recent times: protests. This plan, however, was quickly scrapped amid extreme backlash from the local community. There were a number of protests as Amazon faced an onslaught of criticism over alleged acts of employee maltreatment. According to an XR spokesperson, this action is intended to draw attention to Amazon's exploitative and environmentally destructive business practices, disregard for workers' rights in the name of company profits. Following these protests and clear opposition to Amazon's presence, Amazon released a statement saying, "A number of state and local politicians have made it clear that they oppose our presence and will not work with us to build the type of relationships that are required to go forward." Amazon pulled out, leaving Mayor Bill de Blasio in the wind fighting for Amazon. Amazon had been promised over $3 billion in incentives for coming to New York, since it would have resulted in significant long-term progress for the site it chose. According to some estimates, the new headquarters would have brought over 25,000 jobs and turned the neighborhood it was placed in into the next big tech hub. Plant life and nature. After New York's offer had been passed over, the next option was Arlington, West Virginia, and that's what Amazon has decided to go with. The new Amazon HQ2 corporate headquarters in Crystal City, Arlington, Virginia, is an expansion of the company's headquarters in Seattle, Washington, instead of a replacement of the existing one. This headquarters is going to act as the center attraction for all Amazon-owned and rented buildings nearby. This new headquarters, also called Penn Palace, is going to have over 2.8 million square feet of office space, with a double helix glass structure in the center of it all.
We need to create a unique experience, so I hope it comes alive with human activity.
This helix is the main attraction, and instead of a functional office building, it's going to be more recreational, focusing more on biophilia and increasing productivity via nature and healthy mental health exercises. This is a growing trend in tech companies and has been utilized by Apple in Apple Park, and even Amazon themselves in their Seattle headquarters in the form of biodomes. Lead architect NNBBJ, the company Amazon has hired to undertake this daring project, Principal Dale Alberta, has said, "We're doing a lot on the site to connect people to nature," adding that the design aims to symbolize both nature and science. But with the helix, we really take that to the extreme. We're building a series of indoor atriums and gardens that are not a conservatory or a place you just visit, but a place you can actually go and work. Amazon has stressed that unlike regular tech companies that have an aura of exclusivity and feel fenced off to the general public, Penn Palace is going to integrate itself so seamlessly into the neighborhood that people won't be able to tell they're in it. A lot of focus has also been dedicated to making Penn Palace as environmentally friendly as possible. Amazon claims that the building will run on 100% renewable energy from a solar farm located 200 miles away in Pittsylvania County, South Virginia. To further reduce energy consumption, the entire structure has been designed to make use of as much sunlight as possible. This is to reduce the need for any artificial lighting. In addition to all this, a natural system of ventilation is also being established using the plants already planted there. Talking about plants, professional horticulturists have been hired to take care of the plants installed inside and outside Penn Palace. As for the certification, the entire headquarters is LEED Platinum certified, which is the highest certification a company can obtain for sustainable development available from the U.S. Green Building Council. Helix structure. Following the awful PR disaster Amazon had to endure in New York, they've decided to invest more in public relations and announced that the project will help with the establishment of more than 1,300 affordable homes through a $2 billion fund. To make the site more accessible and approachable to the public, the groundwork has been so designed to resemble a futuristic city block instead of the ground floor of a corporate organization. Coming back to the double helix, Amazon said, "The natural beauty of a double helix can be seen throughout our world, from the geometry of our own DNA to the elemental form of galaxies, weather patterns, pine cones, and seashells." The Helix at our Arlington headquarters will offer a variety of alternative work environments for Amazon employees, amidst lush gardens and flourishing trees native to the region. A true double helix in shape and structure, this unique building will feature 2 walkable paths of landscape terrain that will spiral up the outside of the building, featuring plantings you may find on a hike in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Being innovative and creative is a big part of Amazon. Resultantly exploring creativity is especially important in their workplace. To help their employees do just that, the Double Helix Tower acts as a sort of escape pod for them. This out-of-this-world design and arrangement of plants right into the very core of the workplace promotes an environment of out-of-the-box thinking. Amazon talked about this too, and because innovative technology often derives from the intersection of art and science, we've planned an Artist-in-Residence program to be hosted within the Helix. Local artists, in collaboration with our employees, will be inspired by the nature within the building as they create their pieces. The perfect fusion of nature, architecture, intellect, and art, the newest headquarters of Amazon will be sporting 2.8 million square feet of office space across 3 buildings and 2.5 acres of public space. And no, it won't only hog space. The company has confidently claimed that it will be able to produce 25,000 jobs easily, and the investments can hit as high as $2.5 billion. If the Queen's office was a yes from the local politicians, the job count could have gone as high as 50,000, and the investments could have been doubled. That's right, it means that instead of $2.5 billion, the investments would have been $5 billion. Features. Now, what will the new campus have? The new campus will not only have professional sports, but in fact, there will be several recreational spaces as well. For example, a dog run, an amphitheater for concerts and other entertainments, a decent spot for outdoor movies and farmers markets, etc. And if that wasn't awesome enough already, you can also spot several food trucks around it. And how will the security there be? Don't worry, you can keep your hopes high. If you're tired of watching movies or walking your dog, you can always go for a bike ride. There will be highly protected bike lanes and secure entrances. Not only food trucks, but you will also find several shops and restaurants where you can have one of the potentially best culinary experiences of your life. After all, they are dedicating 100,000 square feet of space for restaurants, shops, stalls, etc. But why are they putting so much effort into a building that's mostly going to be used for work? Well, there is another aspect of the story that you people don't know about. The designers are hoping that the new Penn Palace can be used as a tourist attraction as well.
To create an amazing place for Amazon employees, we want it to be vibrant and we want it to be a destination. We want it to be something that the community at large can be proud of.
If you think of it, the building is located in just the right spot, right across from the Pontiac River, just 15 minutes away if you use the metro. It happens to be at a very accessible and approachable place by both employees and visitors. Unique blend of innovation, architecture, nature, and science. All in all, the newest headquarters of Amazon will cost a whopping $2.5 billion. This unique blend of innovation, architecture, nature, and science is going to be a jaw-dropper undeniably. The new headquarters, also known as the Penn Palace, will be spread across 2.8 million square feet of office space, and the building will run on 100% renewable energy from a solar farm. The farm is probably 200 miles away from the Penn Palace, and honestly, this does sound like an extremely environmentally friendly and smart move. And no, the Penn Palace won't only have lots of offices where people will work day and night. The officials have planned to make at least 1,300 easily affordable homes and several other everyday facilities easily available for the folks there. The funds for the construction of residences are reaching an astonishingly high mark of $2 billion, and needless to say, we are sure that the houses will be luxurious as well. Not only that, several recreational sports and luxuries like dog runs, outdoor movies, restaurants, cafes will also be present. And if you want to visit mankind's newest and the most modern blend of nature, art, and architecture, you can visit it on weekends as well. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Helix will be open for public tours a few weekends every month. It does sound like quite an expensive move for the Amazon gods, but if it turns out right, it can be one of the biggest marketing successes that can boost their business. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. With that being said, peace out.